Hey, so I want to do a video about commaai. There's their webpage right here on my Tesla while I'm driving. They are another self-driving company, but they are just, if you're not familiar with them, just a company that develops solutions using your mobile phone in your car using their software and a kit. Actually, right now it's a kit because they can't get regulatory approval and they're concerned about lawsuits. But this guy, George Hotz, who's the head of the company, originally was going to sell it as a product, but now it's just a kit. And it uses a special phone, from what I understand. It's because, as you know, with phones, I know with my phone, it overheats a lot and shuts down if I'm using it at a tremendous, I'm using it near capacity for an extended period of time. So their thing actually uses a special phone with a cooling system. And they claim to not be a competitor of Tesla. They claim to want to see Tesla succeed, but apparently every other automaker, according to George, is living in the dark ages, and they want to see him just be gone. So I'm hitting some traffic here. Oh no, I think it's a school bus. I see a school bus up there. Anyway, I'm just kind of curious and thinking about how this is all going to play out, because Tesla has the hardware built into the cars, like mine, the gathering data, but commaai also needs to gather data with their system. There's their phone right there. And it uses the same type of a system where it's gathering data and uses the collective data, the big data that it gathers to learn how to drive, and at some point flips a switch and everything becomes self-driving. That's the same model that Tesla's using. I don't think any other automaker has that model right now. Even Google doesn't have anything similar to that, unless there's stuff being developed in secret we don't know about. So this seems really interesting to me, that they can do this with the mobile phone up here in your dash, or hanging from your rearview mirror. I'm wondering how accurate it is, though. And he says they'll only be able to basically get the code written per car, and probably for only the most popular cars, and ones, of course, that all have drive-by-wire systems. It has to have that for steering, throttle, brake. It has to have electric steering in order to work, to steer the car, and things like that. It uses the existing software and systems in the car and just integrates with them. It's basically what it does. So I'm wondering how effective that's going to be. I don't know. I mean, I think that in watching an interview that I saw with him, George is aware that Elon has a huge lead on everyone, and that commaai is probably not going to catch up to Tesla, but he wants to work along with them in the same market. That's the way that's the way it appears to me anyway. And I think it's a good idea, because I don't think he really wants to be a competitor of Tesla. I think that he knows Tesla has the money, that has the financial backing, and Elon Musk is a really smart guy, and he's doing everything he can to advance this self-driving, much more so than anybody at commaai can. They can get a slice of the pie, like he says, but definitely not all of it. Tesla may be able to get a large portion of it, but according to George, commaai is always going to keep their own, because they're open source and they can put this phone on your rearview mirror and then drive your car. But anyway, I'm a little bit skeptical. I think that you do need enough coverage to go all the way around the car. George seems to think that you just need someone that's better than a human. And of course, he's not saying what kind of coverage that's going to be, and I don't see how it can be 360-degree coverage overlapping. I think that's what Tesla has. So that remains to be seen, how he will integrate a system into existing cars. I can see it happening at first, initially, before the manufacturers have their own systems. Maybe he's hoping to jump on board and develop this to become the choice of the manufacturers, so that he has business going forward. I don't know. But I really do think you need the hardware in the cars on a mass scale and views in all directions. That's what he's going to be lacking, I think, in my mind. He's going to be lacking views in all directions. So let me know what your thoughts are on this commaai, and how it will stack up against Tesla, or if you can use a commaai on a Tesla. I think George has said that he's trying to get a Model S, someone to hack in, or not hack in, but just develop the software for Model S. So let me know your thoughts. I'd be really interested to see what you think. And this is going to be an ongoing discussion, I'm sure, because one of the main reasons I bought my Model X here is for the AutoPilot 2.0 with the promised Level 5 full self-driving. Those are the options I've already bought and paid for. So I am waiting and anticipating that happening hopefully sometime soon.